I flipped it in a double. Started out with half and I flipped it in a double.
Said I'm again, we gotta go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo.
Yeah.
Snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40, they don't know, no. Got the Henny, you get cocoa. Smoke on Reggie, that's a no-no. Driving slow-mo in the photo. Bitches ready for them photos.
It's a lot of things on my mind, yeah. Stacking money like 365. Cause this shit is real. Cause this shit is real. Cause this shit is real.
Don't say you get money, boy, you been broke. Digit dash up in my circle, you can roll. Only cash up in my vision in the south. Now I'm smashing on the model cause I bought.
Hey,
Cause this cream, I'ma take the team. We gon' be hot like steam. I just got the dreams, I know what you mean. It's all funny to the feet, I get 50 to my G.
hey.
Okay, what's going on everyone? I'm back again. I just finished cooking and I want to tell you a little more about who I am and what I do and more about my business mainly, so let's see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna have a chat. It's gonna be about how I started my business with 50 CDs and grew 15,000% over the course of about 15 months or so. While we do that, I'm gonna make myself a Nutella sandwich because Nutella is life, right? Can you see me? Here we go. Yep. My grandfather gave me the idea. He has always been kind of sun toasting and doing weird things, and I decided to be a part of that. And so one day it kind of dawned on me, can you start a business out of this? And I was like, actually, that wouldn't be such a bad idea, right? Okay. So one day, I asked him if I can borrow one. Just start experimenting with the sun oven primarily, seeing what I can do with it. So I tried and tried. And eventually, I had the recipe I wanted. Next step, let's make a business. So I went to the Ghana registrar's office and I registered the business under the name Paradise Sun Snacks. Kind of thought of it. I wanted something that represented Ghana, and to me, Ghana is a paradise in its own right. It is a beautiful, gorgeous country. Beautiful culture to be a part of, that's for sure. I wanted to start a brand that really represents its people, its culture, its traditions, its nature, its values, and the likes. And I think that's something we don't see, especially in the processed and manufactured food space, or the snacking industry in particular. I think branding is just not quite there yet, in Ghana anyway. But in saying that, I'm your guy. So, obviously, I registered the business. under that name, I started selling August of that year. August is summertime and you would expect a lot of business. I got on the social media bandwagon. I started speaking to a lot of friends and family, but my sales just weren't great. I eventually got a pretty nice order. I decided, you gotta make this, you gotta do as much as you can. That was my first really significantly sized paycheck. September rolls around, I'm like, alright, cool. I need to get some business, I started going around to all the shops saying this is a price I have and I'd love to sell with you. Sample, they gave them price to try and things like that. And they loved it. They really loved it. However, and this is a big however, I didn't have my FDA permit, so I legally could not sell with them. And this is where the journey really started. I went to FDA. They gave me a list of things to do and they said, once you're done with this, it's fantastic. So in total the cost came out to be, especially for a small business, size business, something like 600 or 700 CDs. I went back to FDA after doing all these things they asked me to do and they said, oh wait, but you're not finished yet because you can't do step 7 and 8 without doing the full shebang, without going to GSA and going to these other government agencies, which I then had to go and do. Lo and behold, they didn't tell me any of this. That kind of knocked my confidence a lot. So I left the Christmas period and I had to really reconsider going into 2019, new year, new me type of steeds. I had to go again and I had to really boot and rally kind of thing. And I started the year actually really quite slow, maybe making a couple 100 CDs a month, if that to be honest. It started to grow steadily over time. I got a couple big orders come in, and the biggest order actually came in December 2019, which if you don't know, December 2019 was the year of the reset. And what that means is that there's an influx of people from all over the world coming to Ghana for tourism, and essentially the year of return is a way to get the diaspora to return back home, especially for the black community. And that was actually one of the fun things because there were concerts, events and all these things. And so what I started doing was started applying for small or registering with small Asylum fairs, and that really went well. That really went well actually. My first day I was the first person to sell out all my products, which was insane, and it was a big confidence booster to me because it just meant that so many people enjoyed my products and liked what I was doing, and they saw the vision of what I tried to do, trying to bring an eco-friendly initiative to the snacking industry in Ghana. By this stage I've been generating probably about, I want to say about 1,500 over the course of that year, 1,500 CDs. So I mean, still not much, but it's kind of enough to maybe once in a while go out, get something to eat, meet up with a friend or two every once in a while. I did not go out at all. Mainly because I was broke, but also because I was just so focused on what I wanted and what I wanted to achieve. So throughout this time, I had also found myself in distribution outlets, smaller cafes and lounges and bars and things like that. Now, by the end of that year, by the end of 2019, I generated almost 9,000 CDs. Starting from 50 CDs, it is a huge achievement. That's 15,000%. And it's almost so unheard of, firstly, to start a business with $10 roughly. Get enough money and then reinvest it into something else and something else and something else. But that's what I did. Now, along the way, I think the most important thing to note is that you really need to be persistent and you really need to try and be confident. Yeah, things can get very rocky, but you have to just keep going. I mean, the entrepreneur life is not glamorous at all. In fact, it's the polar opposite. You just throw yourself into a shit storm and you try and work your way out of it, kind of thing. So, especially for me, it was important just to stay focused and just keep my eye on the prize and keep going. With that being said, I think we'll wrap up this video and I'll see you guys another time. We can talk more about business, but that's kind of the rundown of how I started my business from 50 CDs to 8,000, 9,000 CDs, 15,000%. So if I can do it, someone who had no experience in business, well, no real experience in business, then you can do it too. So take that leap of faith, trust yourself, back yourself, and stay persistent. But just keep going, and